Heartbreak in Orange County, where a family was found dead inside a minivan.
This afternoon, we're learning more about the mom, dad, and their two young kids.
KCAL 9's Dave Lopez is live in Garden Grove, where those bodies were found. Dave?
Well, behind me, they've set up a memorial. The actual van was found over a few feet to my right. You can still see the dirty diapers over there. They're now being hidden in the bushes. The Garden Grove PD was going to release the names momentarily, but there's been a slight delay on that. But we can tell you this. This is a story by everything that we've been told that did not need to happen.
It should have never happened. These people should have asked for help.
But it did happen. And according to Garden Grove detectives, family members told them that the man who was found dead in this van, along with his wife and two young children, had told them, "I'm okay. I'm homeless, but I can take care of my own family. I don't need any help."
Because I tried to give him leads to go to the church on Euclid to talk to those people to get a place to live for him and his kids.
And what did he say?
He didn't want it.
Dan Welbon said he knew the family, that he would drive by, see them, and try to help them. How about his wife? She wouldn't go either?
No. I think the wife was kind of scared of him.
So police say last night, about 8:30, in this busy parking lot on the corner of Brookhurst and Chapman, a homeless woman smelled something very foul coming from this van. She looked inside, called police. Then came the grim discovery. 4 people laying down in the back of this van, all in their pajamas. Police identified the family as dad, age 41, mom, age 20, and 2 young children. A little girl, about 2, a little boy, 8 months old. Police say all died possibly from carbon monoxide poisoning, and they had been dead for at least 2 to 3 days. When you heard about this, they don't hit your radar, nothing?
No.
Never?
No.
It's the job of Officer Brian Mears and his partner to patrol the streets of Garden Grove looking for people who are homeless and in need, especially families living in their cars. But he never once heard about this situation, and if he had, even if the husband had refused help, he said, the children would have been taken away.
We've placed easily 40 to 50 people in shelters.
He probably had a pride problem. You know, we don't.
And you run into that a lot.
We do.
Yvette Ahlstrom of the Illumination Foundation, which finds places for homeless families. She said help was there, but from all indications, the father of this family didn't listen. I've been told that when the van was found, the engine was not running, but there was every indication that the vehicle just simply ran out of gas, and carbon monoxide poisoning seems to be the obvious reason why they died. Someone else told me that the man was always a fixture inside the nearby CVS store, and that he was sort of an imposing type of figure with a lot of tattoos, had a gruff personality, and I was told that whenever he would come by, the other homeless men would look at him and go the other way. Back to you in the studio.